So today I'm going to show you how to email a file to me. So I've asked you to complete this Excel exercise and then send it back to me through with your email. So the first thing you're going to want to do is once you've completed your Excel exercise, you're going to want to make sure and save it, right? So we've practiced this before. So you're going to go to File and you're going to hit Save, and you're brought to the Save As dialog box. So you remember this. And the next step we're going to do is remember we went to Browse. So we're going to go find Browse, and that's going to set where your file gets saved. And the default location to save files on your computer is generally the documents folder. So you'll remember that, right? And so then that's, you want to remember where you're saving it. So you could, maybe if you wanted to, you could change it to desktop. But what you really want to know is, where did I put this file? And then the second thing you want to know is, what did I call this file? So we're going to call today this underscore, we're going to call it practice with formulas. And this was exercise 3.2.1. And I hit save. Now, this is the second time I did it, so it wants to warn me that there's another file that's already named that here, and I'm going to say, yeah, we're going to replace it. So that now that file is saved. It's called practice with formulas, and it's saved to the PC. All right, and I know it's in my documents folder. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Outlook on my computer, and for this one, I'm going to go to the web browser because you may not have Outlook set up on your computer. But if you do have Outlook, it's pretty much the same steps, right? But for here, I'm going to go to the web browser and I'm going to open up Outlook. So Outlook, I'm going to go to the Outlook sign in. And here, just pick Outlook official site. And I'm going to go sign in here. Again, you may not have to go through all these steps if you've done Outlook on your computer before. Here it is, and make sure you're going to type in your email address and then the password, right? And then you're going to hit sign in. So if you haven't logged in before, you might have to fill in all that information. But here I am. I'm logged into Outlook, the web app, so I'm doing it through my web browser. But again, it's the same steps if you access Outlook as a program on your computer. So here I am. I'm going to go new to create a new email, right? And then I'm going to pick who I'm going to send it to. So it's to me, P. Coyle at Insight Advantage, and there's my name, right? So I'll put in my address. And then assignment, number one, from practice with formulas. So whatever you want to say as your the topic, the subject line, right? And then in here, hi Pat, here is the file you requested, or however you want to put it, right? So whatever message, and if you don't want to put anything there, that's fine. So the next step here is, now I want to attach my file. And to do that, I'm going to go up here and you're going to see a paperclip. So if you see a paperclip, that means attach file, right? You could also go to the insert tab. There is attach file. So either one of those, doesn't matter. Go in, we're going to attach the file, and we're going to browse this computer. All right. So I'm going to hit browse. And again, I want to make sure that up here, it matches up the folder that I saved it to. So make sure it says documents up here. If it doesn't, you might have to go in here and change to the folder. So there's desktop, right? If you change it to desktop, documents, there's documents, right? And then, actually it's this documents for me. So it's on this PC, documents, and you notice there's that file. I called it practice with formulas 3.21. So I'm going to hit open. and that's attach that file to my email. All right. Another way to, you could also add more files. So if I wanted to, I could go in here and say, attach a file. And again, I'm going to browse this computer and add a second file if I needed to. Like if I wanted to do more than one of the practice files here, right? I think there's Insight Advantage. Okay, go to the folder, training, computer tutorials, exercise files. Anyway, so I'm getting a little too deep into here, but doesn't have the file, any of the files that I want to save. But I could always add more files in, right? I'm just going to hit cancel. I'm just going to send it out with one attachment. So I want to do that. Make sure you put a subject line in so I know what you're sending me. You don't have to put anything in here as long as you got something in the subject line. And there's the file attached. You're going to send it out. And it's going to come back into me. You'll actually see it in a minute pop up on my email. There it is. There's the file. There's the attachment. And I can open it up and take a look at the work that you sent me. All right. So that's how you attach a file to your email. Thanks. Hope that helps.